I'm Stinkmeaner, the personification of hatred. Biggest hater.
Kiss my ass! I'm the biggest hater!
Hatred. To dislike a nigga intensely or passionately, to the point where you completely detest and despise that nigga on a daily basis. Now you see, ladies and gentlemen, there are just many haters in fiction just in general. For an example, Reverse Flash. I mean, yo, this man hates Barry so much, I don't even know if you can call it hating at this point. It's like a severe case of meat munching, hell, dick eating. Then obviously, you know, we got your Dios, your Friezos, your flat nose, no nostril, Voldemort, how does that nigga smell? And yo, you even got your scars. Scar, please help me. What the fuck? Pull me out.
Hold on. Bro, I hate it. Look at that. Look, I hate him. Bro, Scar was one of the reasons why I broke my grandmama's VCR. I couldn't find matches, so I went and got a cup of hot coffee and something else. I just remember pouring it in the VCR thinking I was gonna kill him. I got killed that same day. But the point is, like, I hate Scar. I hate it. Man, I hate Scar so much. And that stuck with me the rest of my life. But
long live the king. Adios, motherfucker!
That scream.
But ladies and gentlemen, the man that we are focusing on today might be one of the most despicable, vile, disgusting, and ignorant human beings to ever grace God's green earth.
Okay.
The personification of hatred, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner.
Colonel?
Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to understand the philosophy of Stinkmeaner, and basically this entire video, ladies and gentlemen, I must explain to you the nigga moment. An altercation caused by ignorance, overwhelming the logic, otherwise rational thinking of a brother.
Yeah.
Now watch closely as I personally give you a demonstration.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, watch where you
They're having a lot in high school.
Hey, what you say to me, cuh? Now, as you can see, these niggas is ready to pop a cap in each other's asses. So they start to get to blasting and miss every single shot like they just got off the set of A New Hope. And once they realize they just both wasted each other's time, they end up figuring out that they just wasted their life away.
Oh, they cut off? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now, since we have more of an understanding of what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, meet Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, even back in his
that still throws me off. Colonel
Stinkmeaner was always an old, hating, bitter ass. He didn't care for beautiful sceneries, sunsets, rainbows. He just disliked happiness in general. Man, this some old bullshit. At age 15,
which was crazy.
Eyesight to cancer. But the thing is, he didn't care. He was just glad that he ain't had to see shit.
Yeah.
So doctors only gave him
At least I don't gotta look at your glass no more.
So he decided for those 3 years, he would dedicate his life to spreading misery and hatred, all for just and giggles. And the thing is, people don't even know how he lived to become an old man. All they just say is, bro, it's basically
I gotta download this song.
Hatred drove him to live every single day. Now later on, we see this beat up ass pickup truck driving like a Nissan Altima in Atlanta, not giving a care in the world.
And it's crazy.
Like truck who done possessed this man. Wait a minute. As I'm now thinking about it,
Truck
who in the hell gave this old blonde nigga a driver's license? Whoever issued this shit, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Need they ass whoop.
This man is speeding through a parking lot going at least 50, and he starts bagging into great.
50? No, that bro do like at least 115.
I mean, nobody in my parking space. This is handicapped. So this man gets out of his car and he's like, who in the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800 collect an ass whooping, partner. So Granddad says, yo,
boy, that man Stinkmeaner on point, ain't it?
I am. You got a problem with that, nigga? And ladies and gentlemen, just like that,
boy, hey, CJ killing it.
So Huey says, yo, you could have killed somebody. And this man Stinkmeaner like, well, I'll be doing them a favor. Getting ran over by me is as gracious as Jesus Christ coming down himself and giving you Holy Communion. Oh, Lord, look what you did to my car. Brother, you best have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance.
Always bring back memories for real.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Granddad
man,
can
he
either do two
killing
things
it
right now.
though.
He can do A, walk away and let insurance handle it, or B, fight with an old crazy blonde man. And let's just say this brother chose B. So Stinkmeaner just start pressing him. He just starts spitting in his face. He like, what you gonna do, huh? Punk ass, pussy ass, ass, punk ass, bitch ass nigga. You gonna do something about it, bitch ass nigga. And then
hey, hold on, Paul. I don't know if y'all know. Do y'all remember somebody remixed that? I don't know who that was, but that was actually the title of a rap song. Oh, I can't remember who it was, and I don't think I can play it or post it. But
ends up doing one of the most evil, demonic, and despicable things you can ever do to another man. Hold up, I smell new shoes. This man stepped on Granddad's new white boy sister.
Hold up, that's another thing that get you folded in the hood. Stepping on somebody's shoes, blowing smoke in their face. What else? Of course, the shoulder bump from any angle will get you folded like laundry, and you know what? Really, anything can get you beat up in the hood. But
hell no, nah, bro. This is the most disrespectful thing you could ever do to a man, bro. Bro, I just bought these hoes from Foot Locker like 5 minutes ago, and nah, if you replay it back, look how he stepped on it. Bro, pulled back his whole leg, had that hoe at a 90-degree
ain't no
angle.
way.
It went, yeah. Nah, bro, that's how you know he ain't got no respect for you. And he like, yeah, they ain't new anymore, are they? Nigga. So then, this was the final straw that made Granddad.
Yeah, he was ready.
So Granddad swing at him, but
man, I remember that.
He's like, yeah.
Oh Lord, my bad.
Oh Lord, and it was on his bad knee. Jesus Christ, my brother, you just got your ass beat by an old blind man. So Huey had to stop him. He was like, nah, bro, it's over. So later on, after Granddad was just fully embarrassed, everybody just started making fun of him. Riley's like, could it be me getting my
bro,
ass
Riley was so extra in that episode,
and
bro.
later that night while Granddad cleaning his shoes, bro, look on the news and he like,
this just in. A fight at Woodcrest Mall broke out today with an older blind man and another unknown assailant.
And it wasn't just local news. CNN was reporting on it and international news. Brother got niggas in Mexico City calling him a piñata. So then the phone started ringing and guess who left a voicemail?
Y'all stupid.
Hello, Robert. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Now, I saw you get your ass beat by that old blind nigga on the news. And I know you must be feeling embarrassed right now. So you know what would cheer you up, Robert? Some KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Robert, hello? Don't you walk away from this answer machine.
So it got so bad to the point that later on, Granddad ended up going back to the mall, found Stinkmeaner, and challenged him to a fight.
Which I thought
Granddad
was
started
stupid.
training thinking he Ali or something, because Huey was like, Granddad, you don't know what you're doing. This man is like a blind samurai or something. I had a dream about him the other night.
You having
He's
dreams
like
about it, bro?
And then on the other side, you got Riley ignorant ass promoting this like we about to watch Jake Paul.
Man,
versus
yeah,
Andrew Tate or
promoting
something.
like
so
Don
now
King.
It's the night of the fight, and it is packed. Riley out here overcharging for $10. So they
Look
start
at this like an
squaring
old
up.
Jedi battle.
Like, yeah, you scared? You scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? Yeah. I can smell it.
Hey, he's selling these lines, bro. I love it.
It's vintage. So he starts swinging, and then Huey ends up realizing, oh my God, this ain't no trained blind samurai. He ain't got super hearing or nothing. He was just a blind old man that just got lucky. So he was like, wait, hold on, Granddad.
Yeah, here you go.
Finish him.
Granddad started whooping that ass. Bro, I gave him a shot.
Man, he was.
Tiger! And started kicking up like Harang. And then Granddad loaded up and knocked him out.
See, I ain't expect him to die though. I thought
He didn't just knock him out. Granddad killed him. All because he got trapped in a needle.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B.
Oh yeah, this is one of my personal
now
favorites.
present to you Exhibit B, The Return. So as we know, Stinkmeaner died, but little did we know, this was just the beginning. This man is in hell, training with the devil. Bro is
was in
washing
hell.
demons, and even the devil said,
He's the baddest motherfucker I've ever seen.
this man got the devil to acknowledge that he is the baddest nigga he's ever seen.
And that part was hard,
That
for
is
real.
the most legendary feat
To be straight
of
up,
all time.
Boondocks
He
is black
even
anime.
called the devil a bitch ass nigga. So the
Like,
devil's like,
First of its kind.
Stinkmeaner.
I am now sending you back to spread ignorance and hatred in the black community.
Ah, hell ain't shit. I'm coming for you, Freeman. So meanwhile, we cut over to Tom, who is basically the equivalent of a
Captain
brother that is
Soft.
in touch with his people. But even Stinkmeaner knew that every brother's spirit is weakened during that moment. So this dude ends up cutting off Tom and taking his parking spot. So Tom's like, hey, come on, man, you nincompoop. You can't do that, hey, come back here. I have my turn signal on and everything. But then the dude turned around and just started cussing him out. He like, F you punk ass, pussy ass, weak ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfuckers to ditty ass.
That'd have been it.
You'll never in your life ever holler at me, nigga. Now, as we can see, Tom
If he
has
cheating
been
on-
trapped in a moment, and this was a perfect time.
Oh, you hit that man in the
Stinkmeaner
throat one
to
good
make
time.
his
I don't know, I'm
move.
petty like that.
What did you say, nigga?
Yeah.
Who this man Tom WWE
Boy, that-
kicks this man?
Boy, that front drop
Like,
kick was
oh,
so
yeah,
beautiful.
Look at you. You was talking all that good shit a second ago, and you got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Somebody call an ambulance. Hey, help. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Tom has been possessed by Stinkmeaner. So this man Stinkmeaner got him acted up in the courtroom. Bro got up in there and said, yo, court, nigga.
Why did it give me
Then
Dave
later on,
Chappelle?
bro goes home
you know.
to Tom's wife, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to beat up them booty cheeks.
Hey, hold on. Real quick. Hey, first of all, Sarah was fine. I don't care what nobody say. Sarah, was the episode where she's supposed, I think she was gonna cheat on Tom? I ain't gonna hold you. Boy, Sarah bad, what? But no, I just want to say this. This is crazy, but I just want to say this. That saved his marriage, bro. I don't care what y'all say. That saved that man's marriage. Stinkmeaner coming in and waxing and taxing, that was it. It saved her. It saved him, bro.
Oh, what has gotten into you? The same thing that's about to get into you.
Right.
And he beats his wife's cheeks. Oh
I
my
ain't complaining,
goodness.
though.
Imagine an evil spirit taking over your body.
You know how many episodes
and
she said
using
she
your
wasn't
body
happy?
to beat up on your girl Doonies. Nah, bro, that's crazy. So then later on,
Sometimes it's just nice to unleash the
pulls
dude.
up to Robert's house.
Sneak.
Now, I don't know what Robert looking up on
Look
the
at the
toilet, but
Skyrim.
the sensor bar is going crazy right now. So Dog starts tearing the door down with an axe, and he's like, I'm back, nigga. Like, yo, what in the Shining is going on right now? So Granddad started running down the steps.
Ooh, that was
Jesus
close.
Christ, this man's whole package is hanging out. So Stinkmeaner saying, you don't remember me? You don't remember
Oh,
my
they make the name
name?
crazy, bro. Oh.
What's my name, nigga?
Oh.
What's my name, Robert? What's my name? So then Huey finally says his name. He's like, ding, 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 that's right, nigga.
Yes.
So then all the Freemans get ready to jump him. So they get to scrap, and this man Stinkmeaner going crazy.
Animation.
Body Huey, smack Riley around, and he's
Bro, I
still
love- man, I miss this so
continuing
much.
to
I hate
body
this show
the
gone.
whole family. Look at this chop. Then he like, is that all
Poor
y'all
caveman
got,
Vegeta to Trunks.
nigga? Look at his backhand to Huey. Oh my gracious. So they
It was
finally
so
end up
good.
pinning him down, and Riley had to smack this man with like 3 faces to finally just knock him out. So later on, they got him restrained on this bed, and Robert
Right.
is having this date. So in the middle of his date, Stinkmeaner wake up and he like,
Robert, I know you hear me, you bitch. I know you ain't paid your taxes yet.
honey, what is that? No.
Hey, Robert was Robert was the king of sugar daddies, bro. He was getting them back to back to back.
You weirdo! Wait, hold on,
Man,
baby, that's just a
hey.
TV! So they end up having to call the Catholic Church to exorcise this man. So there was only one man that could save the day. May God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could. So let's
I
go ahead and get
forgot
down
about
to
this.
Removing the evil spirit from a brother is as hard as getting rid of a hunk of shit. So we must use these holy weapons from God himself. A bunch of weapons that I will not say because dear God, I will get demonetized. The brother will make excuses. If he get desperate, that brother...
Hey, that one. What's the one? The
Oh,
job
yes.
application, boy.
Yes.
That got me.
Robert, I know you got bad credit.
So they get up in this room,
And Ruckus pulls out the Bible and says, read, read. Well, then they start beating this man on the bed and saying some phrases that I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm not the most family friendly, but I ain't saying it. But then Huey ends up realizing this ain't doing nothing. So they kept on doing this for like several hours. And then they ended up figuring out that the only way to expel his spirit was to create peace with him. And the only way to do that was for Ruckus to make him laugh about how much he hates brothers. And that finally ended up exorcising his spirit and sending him back down to hell.
Now hold on. Oh yeah, Exhibit C, hold on. That was another thing. It was no way that y'all was gonna get rid of him just by folding that man up like that. It wasn't gonna work. Me personally, I feel like peace is a good way to get rid of a lot of tension in your hood. You know, most folks only squabble because they don't get along anyway. Well, not don't get along, they just ain't take the time to get along. But you know, just me being soft again, but whatever.
Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit C, the hateocracy. So even though that Stinkmeaner is now long dead and gone, he still had a crew that wanted to come back and get it back in blood. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the hateocracy. A group of bitter old hating ass niggas consisting of Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, Lord Rufus Crabmicer, Lady Esmeralda Gripe Nasty, and Mr. George Pistofferson. Now you see, they all met at a retirement home and they all hated each other. But the thing they had in common was that they hated everybody else even more. So they decided to cause complete chaos at the retirement home. Look at them stealing Jell-O and crashing bingo parties. B4. Bingo, nigga! Now what the f*** I win? Give me that shit! Eventually, it got to the point where they had to kick him out. But that didn't stop them because they roamed the earth for a decade causing chaos. Eventually, till they split up. But because of the death of Stinkmeaner, the hateocracy reunited to get it back in blood. So meanwhile, we cut over to Ruckus working at this gas station and this black
Ruckus got jobs he don't really.
So they come up to the door and Ruckus is like, oh hell no, what the hell y'all want? We looking for someone. Are you sure it's someone or something? Because you should be looking for the zoo. What y'all looking for, the Curious George exhibit? We looking for a man named Robert Freeman. Oh hell no, y'all know Robert? Y'all best get to stepping before I send y'all ass the hell on. So you telling me you know Robert then? Good. Looks like I can find where he is if I beat your fat, googly one-eyed ass to death. Whoop his ass, Rufus. Breaking news. A man at a gas station was jumped by 3 assailants in black. The victim, Mr. Uncle Ruckus, no relation, had this to say. Oh Lord, that was 3 of them. Oh, they must have escaped from the zoo or something, them damn wild animals. Police say the suspects are still at large. So yeah, man, Ruckus got jumped. So later that day, George and Esmeralda pull up to Huey and Riley's school, and they like, yes, we're the grandparents of the Freemans, and we're here for checkout. Yeah, that's right, we here for checkout, fool. So Huey ended up realizing obviously something ain't right. So they go outside, and there they are. Well, we came a long way to kill y'all little motherfuckers. And dog, look at this jump. No. If I see a pair of 75-year-olds moving like this, I already know I'm about to get my ass whooped. So they start to get the scrapping and they is teeing off. Oh my God. And look at Esmeralda. Oh Lord, she beating the hell out of Riley. Oh, and fun fact, she hit this man with the exact combo that Orochimaru hit Sasuke with, but she hit him with that gripe nasty variant. So Huey and Riley just got absolutely bodied here. But Riley got his ran, bro. Hey, at least Huey put up a fight. But they ended up getting bailed out because it was time for recess. But meanwhile, while this was happening, Robert ends up going fishing, but he ends up running into Rufus. So he's like, come on, how are you doing? Oh, nothing much. I'm just thinking about catching fish. I might catch one more today. Tell me, sir, do you know a man by Stinkmeaner? Oh, wait, you already should, because you killed him.
Robert Freeman! So bruh starts swinging this. I don't even know what that is. So Robert started getting to stepping, but dude ended up wrapping him up in the thing.
That's kind of a cold weapon though. I just don't know what it originally called.
So later on, he ended up hiring Bushido Brown to be a
I
bodyguard.
forgot about
so
Bushido.
The ended up pulling up to their house. So they started
Bushido's
getting ready
cool,
to
though.
jump this man Bushido Brown. But he low-key started working him. Oh my God! Look how he beat old girl, beat the wig off that bitch. Then he went bang. Then he hit him with the finish. Oh, Lord. Nah, bro, this man Bushido Brown was cold. But I say was because that nigga's life was past tense. Rufus caught that man.
What? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did
I
that.
gotta censor a lot of stuff now on YouTube because you're that new policy. You don't want to make Mama Susan mad now, do you? So Granddad started apologizing. He was like, okay, bro, listen. I'm sorry I killed Stinkmeaner. I am sorry I had a nigga moment. But then they end up saying, we don't give a about no Stinkmeaner.
I beg your pardon.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I'd have been like, why then?
We just came to shit up.
What?
Go pick somebody else. Like,
Bruh. This whole time you thought, oh, they coming back to get it back in blood. No,
They
they
got
literally
pussy
came and
people.
did all this, all for shits and giggles. Nah, bro, this is crazy. That's just hating to another level. So they about to kill him, but luckily the cops came and they just arrested him. And the Stinkmeaner saga finally came to an end.
which was like shit.
Exhibit D.
Wait, there was a. Okay, I don't remember this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Wait,
Uncharted
wait, there was something
a
else.
territory where legends are made. Welcome to Exhibit D. I now present to you the clone. So you see, Stinkmeaner wasn't done messing with Robert because he had a clone. You see, Stinkmeaner answered the ad on blackpeoplemeet.com, and the government made a clone of him. So he gets his note
app
from
is
the
terrible, by
original
the way.
Stinkmeaner, and it says, "Dear clone me, go with that nigga Robert from OG Stink." So later on, Robert is at the mall and he sees the back of his car is rammed into again. And guess who did it? What's good, Robert? That's right. I ran into your car
I don't
and
remember
I
this.
didn't even
Hold
want
on.
to park there. I just wanted to f up your car and wait here to tell you about it. So Robert's like, oh, nah, bruh. I ain't having this today. I'm just gonna have to kill you again then, huh? So they get to scrapping and this man's Stinkmeaner is moving. And he's like, oh yeah, the government gave me some augmentation. Look at that headbutt, judo throw, sidekick, boom. And people recording Robert getting bodied, man.
Again.
So you know this episode was made back then during the glory days of World Star. So the cops ended up coming and stopping this fight.
World Star
But
was a
no,
wild
it
place.
wasn't over. Because later on, he get this call on Skype.
That's crazy.
Skype. Any of y'all remember Skype, man?
Yep.
Matter of fact, does anybody even still use Skype? But anyways, Stinkmeaner on the phone and he like, what's good, nigga? Just to let you know, we gonna have a rematch. And I done already told the whole world about it. So if you don't show, you a bitch. Toodaloo, Robert. So they ended up having another altercation, but Robert called the cops and they ended up arresting Stinkmeaner. But then this is where it just got crazy. So Ed Wunsler pulls up to Robert's house. He's like, hey, I heard about your altercation with Stinkmeaner, so I bailed him out. And now we're gonna have a whole fight because I like money. So they end up making this a whole fight,
Turned it into the Cell
televised
games.
event with promotional material
Without extra
and
people.
everything. But while Robert was training for this fight, something was happening to him. The dark side was taking over, and he was slowly becoming more like Stinkmeaner. So it's the night of the fight, and you could obviously see the difference in him. Man's got the bald spot and everything. Bro became what he wanted to destroy. So they start to fight, and Robert just kicked him in the face. So Stinkmeaner like, oh, I see. You must have took some karate classes or something. So yeah, bro, this wasn't even a fight. Robert gave this man the most absolute beatdown of the century. But the thing is that you have to think about, though, this isn't really Robert. All this is just Robert under Stinkmeaner's influence. He ended up becoming what he wanted to destroy. An old hating ass nigga. So here we ended up having to stop it. He's like, Granddad, this ain't gonna stop, man. The whole crowd, bruh. It's just silent. And then this man Ed like, looks like this entire event was a flop. This is basically like an Austin McBroom Creator Clash fight. A flop. It was only fun when your ass was getting beat, Robert. All right, everybody, pack it up. Let's count up the pay-per-view sales. So then Robert told Stinkmeaner, if I let you live, will you stop messing with me? And Stinkmeaner like, I mean, sure. All you did was just have to ask.
Ain't he,
Nah, boy.
man.
So you telling me this man could have just stopped all this hating if you just asked him?
No.
That's crazy. So we cut
You
3
lying.
months later. And this man Stinkmeaner outside of his house still harassing him.
Robert, hey, why you don't ever invite your boy Stink over?
That's up, Robert. So Robert come to the door. He's like, get off my property. And Stinkmeaner say, oh, I'm on the sidewalk. And I'm going to be here for the rest of your life, Robert. See you tomorrow at 7.
It's bad enough you gotta deal with Uncle PhD and hating. It's bad enough you gotta deal with Uncle Ruckus, but that too? Oh, that's it? Oh, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It was absolute fire, bro. Like, for one, I didn't too much remember that Exhibit D thing. But hey, I roll with it. I ain't gonna even hold you. Yeah.
Kiss my